Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Madrid break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. This looks promising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good ball, good take. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga shoots! And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior.
Timor-Leste really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, they've got it again. Valverde. And he's in on goal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's played through for him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. He's in a great position here. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. And they're back on the ball again. Now who's going to be first to this? Wriggles his way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. It's Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And that is expertly dealt with. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Timor-Leste truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pinches it off him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Camavinga. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. The referee's awarded a free kick. Camavinga has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, important interception. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Shifted upfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's in a good position here. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Is there any support? He might not, and the shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Timor-Leste really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger. Valverde. Now there's a fine ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's a fine challenge. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Plenty to aim at here. Brilliantly cut out. No way through, so back it comes. Showing good feet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Takes a shot! That is a crunching tackle. They've played it short. Now this great chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Eder Militao. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from him.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
5 minutes to add.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rudiger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior is having a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that is about as cool. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to set. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the pass is intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. There's the shot! Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Driving through the middle. Great chance! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid have experienced a minor shock to the system. It's one they didn't need. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Vinicius Junior. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Camavinga. Look at this. And he shoots! And that's off target.
Rodrigo clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's been cut out, well played. Rudiger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Plays a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. And Rodrigo. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's free, takes a shot! And again! Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. It's Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rodrigo proves just a little bit too strong. Played into the box. And that should get the job done. And he's gone backward here. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid concede again. They have been rocked to the core. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's half-time here. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Timor-Leste fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset. And as yet, no signs of shying away.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back underway. And he's certainly onside here. Bellingham. Defending was strong and firm. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. Camavinga, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. Camavinga.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, played right into his path. He's having a shot! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And he's straight offside. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Vinicius Junior. And here's Camavinga. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot a goal! And it's in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
75 minutes is number 7. Substitution. Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Number 18.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brilliantly cut out. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Caught offside that time. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Nice control. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. It looks a good ball through. Real great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much every...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The special feel of a potential upset, but it's a little early to get carried away just yet. Now, what about this? Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Bellingham. And the counter is on. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 30 minutes gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. And he's gone direct here. He has a look up. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely feet. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Camavinga. Rodrigo. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Now it's Rodrigo. Opts to play it back. No way through, so back it... He's having a go! It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? Now, there's a fine ball. Shot could... He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. So, what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. So, your views on the first half?
Timor-Leste have their sense of adventure and courage to thank for their advantage, but they're going to have to show some good game management now to get over the line.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Timor-Leste really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And Rodrigo. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Timor-Leste clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ball's gone out of play. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. Valverde.
Timor-Leste have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's good play. Valverde makes the interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Some really good ball. And there's the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, super ball. Plenty to aim at here. Gets the shot away. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Looking to play him in. And he's away. Pass somewhat off target. The message is clear, none shall pass. Valverde, and that's been intercepted. Knocks it out wide, and he's picked out the run. And they're quick to get it back. It's a threatening ball. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught up, and one more try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Tchouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. 5 minutes left on the clock. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Koundé does well to get it back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing, and he adds so much more than that to the side.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chalobah, more and more pressure on the ball here. Garnacho, and that has found him in acres of space. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And this is Lewandowski, and he's away. Chalobah defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's run loose here. Garnacho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a mistake! It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And it's Koundé. De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha is flagged offside. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. Caicedo. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha gets into a good position. Colwill. 30 minutes gone. Now it's João Pedro. Araujo cuts out the pass. Gavi. Balde. Balde powering forward here. Gavi. Stood up well to him there. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. He is through here. Fires it in low. Cucurella with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Goes for a shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Lewandowski, played out to the left flank. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Chalobah. And it's Lavia. Now James. Chalobah. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Palmer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kubasi. And Araujo. Looking for options for movement. Colwill. Lavia. And it's Palmer. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Garnacho. Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chalobah. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Pass somewhat off target. Garnacho. Lavia. Spread neatly. Yamal gets into some space.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that pass just didn't quite work. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he get it through? He's cut it out. Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Garnacho looking to run onto it. Palmer. And Lavia. Caicedo. Those looking wide. Now it's João Pedro. That's a nicely weighted pass. Shot, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Colwell. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. Lavia. Just eases him off the ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. And Garnacho. Palmer looking to add to his goal. Over to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. João Pedro. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. That's a good ball out wide. That's the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou. Gavi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! There it is! There is the breakthrough! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's cut it out. Garnacho. And this is Lewandowski. Rafinha purring through the gears. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Caicedo. So what can they make of this? Lavia. Chelsea finding their passes. That has been slung wide. Crosses it in. There's the header! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Pedro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Looking for the run. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Back when it goes. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rafinha going full tilt down the left. He's got away. Chalobah does well to stand up to him. And it's Balde. Can he get on the end of this? Gavi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Garnacho, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Lavia. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Cucurella. Now that's a lovely exchange. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafinha. And that has put paid to that. Caicedo. Lavia. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Palmer! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Lewandowski. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Lewandowski. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. James. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Nice looking ball. He's being... Great chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Caicedo. For Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Balde can get it clear. Lavia. Pedri tries to clear. Time and again they are repelled.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cucurella. Lavia. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Floated through. Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Koundé. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caicedo. Yamal. Lewandowski. Gavi. And it's Caicedo. He has found the way through. Levin shapes to shoot! They've scored! They're back within reach! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's a promising position. De Jong. Pedri. Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Colwill. Lavia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's João Pedro. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Gavi. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Real chance! Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now Colwill. Pedri does well to get it back. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Stood up well to him there. Gavi. Caicedo. He might be in here! Pedri. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's João Pedro. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Gavi. Lavia. And it's James. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. He's on it, can he get away? Kubasi. How Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get... Big chance! It's there! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Lavia. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lavia. And it's Palmer. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. That could spell trouble. He is through here. Drives, gets his head on it! Balde. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive.
Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, played right into his path. James. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. And that's been won straight back. And this is Lewandowski. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got away. Yamal. That's a good ball. And he thumps it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Caicedo. Palmer. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Lewandowski. And it's De Jong. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Garnacho. João Pedro. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Garnacho. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo. Kubasi. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Colwill, pass somewhat off target, and he's managed to get free. Yamal, he's free. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Valde. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Lavia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are back on the way. Gavi. Gavi goes steaming forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's lost his man here. It's a promising position. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That's beautifully weighted. This looks promising. Palmer. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. De Jong. Garnacho. And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Koundé deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Time and again they are repelled. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski, played out to the right. Colwill, Caicedo, Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Pedri. And it's Gavi. And Yamal. Now he's got space here. And it's been played through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Garnacho. He's found a way through. Garnacho stood his ground strongly. Lewandowski looking understandably energised after his goal. Balde makes the interception. De Jong. Pedri. Out to the right. That's good running with the ball. Pedro Neto gets a good foot in there. Now it's Yamal. Palmer. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. Garnacho threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Garnacho. Now it's Garnacho. And he decides to cross it. Chelsea have their second corner now. There's the header! And somehow he has kept that out. Nice control. And it's James. Oh, good take. Great chance! De Jong. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the left flank. Now it's João Pedro. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that defend... It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he shoots! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Colwell tries to clear. Rafinha receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Garnacho. Here comes the cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... Has a shot! Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Stood up well to him there. Gavi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. De Jong. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Garnacho. Rafinha engages and forces him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ambitious ball here. There's the delivery. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Caicedo. He's going for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Plays a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. It's loose now. Lewandowski! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that is expertly dealt with. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. James. Oh, terrible pass. Caicedo. Lavia. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's João Pedro. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Yamal. Now it's João Pedro. Aims beyond the... Shot a goal! Rafinha. Gavi. No, that's been intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Deep cross. Firmly met. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out to the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Now it's João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. Garnacho has it out wide and in space. Garnacho. It's a mighty effort! De Jong. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Pedro Neto. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. And he's got... And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been knocked clear. Garnacho. Very nicely done. Now it's Palmer. Caicedo. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! He has done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 67 el dorsal 20.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He's having a go! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Gavi. Cucurella. Caicedo. And here's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Palmer. Out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Foot in. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Flings in across. Chalobah. He's got away. Chalobah gets over and intercepts.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Palmer. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's João Pedro. He could be in here. It's the chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's that, the end. Alas, that wasn't...